All right, we're here with head coach Mike Jones before Lincoln's season finale at Southwest Baptist on Saturday. Coach, last week you had a heck of a game for your passing attack. Set 3 passing records, including most yards in a game and most completions. What allowed your receivers to be so successful against William Jewell?
Well, I think we just, the bottom line is we executed. I think we did a solid job of protection. When you have protection up front that you can step in the pocket and throw, you're able to throw the ball better. We think our wide receivers are good players, so we gave our quarterback opportunity to throw the ball to them. We think we can make plays, and I think that's what was part of it. We executed well, and we protected well, and we caught the ball well.
Well, Antwan Davis obviously had a heck of a game. Named the GLBC Player of the Week after 11 receptions for 215 yards. As a freshman, are you a little surprised by how quickly he's developed into one of your top receiving threats?
Well, you know what? We saw him in camp, and from day one, he's done a great job. You know, he's a lot more mature than your average freshman, and he approaches it a little differently. You know, he walked in wanting to play, wanting to start. And most freshmen want to do that, but are they willing to study and work and do the extra things to get themselves better? And not saying any of our freshmen aren't trying to do that, but Antoine just seemed to be able to do a little bit more every day. And every day of practice, you know, you got to learn his name because he made plays. And you're like, well, who's that number 16? And eventually number 16 turned into Antwan Davis, you know, because he just made plays all the time. And you can see it during training camp, and it's coming to fruition now.
Well, in each of your last 2 home games, he's had some amazing touchdown catches in the back of the end zone where I don't even know how he managed to get a foot down. Yeah. Was he doing that in fall camp?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, in training camp, like I said, in camp, that guy, he made 2 or 3 big plays every day. You know, he was doing a great job of running his routes, and then the thing about him, and if you watch him, when the ball's in the air, it's like it's a ball only. You know, and a lot of receivers, you see them and they attack the football, but the guys that we've had here, and we've been fortunate to have Cordarius, Gregory, and Kyrie, them guys had that in them, and you can see that in Antoine. When the ball's in the air, it's his ball and his ball only.
Well, obviously the Cardinals were able to march down and kick that last-second field goal, but it was definitely a very good performance by your offense, a little bit better than had been the past couple weeks. Does that give the team some motivation going into this game against Southwest Baptist?
Absolutely. You know, when you're playing, you have a good game, and we played well, I thought, in all phases of the game. We made mistakes in all phases of the game. So, I mean, I think it was a total team effort. I think we did a good job of stopping them on defense. I thought we did a solid job on our return game and our coverage teams. And then, offensively, when we had opportunity, we scored points. So, I mean, I thought we did a good job across the board. We did some bad things across the board that we got to correct. But I think as a team, a total team effort, that was one of the better games we played.
Well, this week, you closed the season against Southwest Baptist on the road. When you look at SBU on tape, I'm sure you notice that they've got a pretty strong rushing attack. What else are you noticing about the Bearcats?
Well, they got a returning first-team All-American, the wide receiver. Very good player, still makes good plays. They are, at the skill position, very talented. They have 4 capable wide receivers. They have a very young and talented quarterback that's doing a great job. And they also have a running back doing well. So I think the biggest thing, the difference in their team from this year and last year, they've made a concerted effort to run the football. I think last year, because they had a quarterback that was phenomenal last year and a first-team All-American wide receiver, you're going to throw the ball a lot more. But this year, you see that they are really making an effort of both running the football with the running back and the quarterback.
Well, I know you want to close the season out strong with a win, but what are some of your other goals for your team and maybe some of your players on Saturday?
Well, you know what? Like I said, finish strong. That's the biggest thing. We have got to finish strong, make sure we handle, all the things we're capable of handling. We have to travel well. We leave Saturday morning. We'll eat down there, and then we play, and then hopefully, it'll be a victory for us. Hopefully, we're looking for a victory. Southwest Baptist does, the game gets a little chippy. If you watch the games we played recently, last 2 or 3 years, the games, been the last game 3 to 4 years, it's gonna be 4 to 5 years I've been here. So Southwest Baptist is a team that we don't want to say it's a rivalry, but it has a rivalry atmosphere.
Well, we talked a little bit about your seniors last week with it being senior day, and it seemed like several of them had some of their best games against William Jewell. What are you going to say to your group of seniors before they go out on the field for the final time as Blue Tigers?
You know what? This is your last game as a Blue Tiger. You know, let's make sure that whatever this, with this being our last game, your last game, make it memorable. You know, a lot of times, you know, when you get done with your college career, you always want to look back. Okay, my last game was my best game. If you can say that, you know, all the other things was well worth it. So we want to make sure their last game is their best game.
All right. Well, good luck this week in Bolivar.
Thank you.